it.
Meeting
This is
is
where
now
it
being
begins.
recorded.
Gonna get this chat
Oh,
pulled
dude,
away.
we're on the delay. There we go.
I gotta turn the delay off.
I mean, I guess you don't have to.
Pop out the chat. There it is.
Still waiting for it to pop up.
It's popped up.
You have to go to it. If you go to your subscription, it works a lot better.
Oh yeah. Put this over here. We're back. Adventures with John. What's up, pal? Let me move this over. Appreciate everybody coming back with us tonight. Just kind of be hanging out, talking about some hot 6.7 upgrades that are out there, and what you guys are going to be doing. We're going to talk about some products that I got on here tonight. Big shout out to Mr. Herv, my man Herv over one of my AMSOIL reps. Was able to send me out some diesel injector clean boost. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some other stuff here. Hot shot secrets. This is stuff that I'm currently running. Was low, and now I got some AMSOIL to use. So we got a few things going around. Welcome, Cody, Matt, Mr. Reelan. I invited Mr. DS Trucks, but he might be out power boosting right now. So I don't know. Who knows what he's doing? But yeah, welcome. I'm hungry.
Dude, ain't nobody want to hear you
Haven't eaten dinner.
crunch. No one wants to hear you crunch. I'm just impressed by Ryan's mountain tee that he's wearing right now.
Dude,
I
it's
like
not
the colors.
it's outer space, man.
I like the colors.
No, but is it made by the mountain?
I have no clue who it's made by.
It reminds me
on
of
the
my
tag.
Trapper Keeper.
Look on the tag. If it says the mountain, then you know it's good stuff.
The mountain?
Oh yeah, dude.
I think I removed the tag.
Every time I go to the Iowa 80 truck stop, the world's largest truck stop, they have a whole wall of shirts like that, and I just stock up. You know, you got to have all your wild animals. What's going on, gents?
Everybody out there, those 22 watching, make sure to come down and hit that like button. We want to try to get this shared, get this live stream listened to. This is also going to be on our podcast apps, our mainstream podcast apps that we are currently on. It all gets uploaded to Apple and iTunes, and Kegman Nate checking in. Woo woo! Thanks for lunch, bruh. Past videos. One of the mods 6.7. No, I guess. Well, we haven't really mod, I guess, for just 6.7 at this point, because I don't think there's a gasoline version out yet. Is the S&B fuel tank. S&B, they've reached out to me. We still have to do a little chat. But S&B, that fuel tank, for the quality and the price, going through the comments in that video, everybody really liked their purchase, which they spent a lot of money on. And it was a lot of good feedback. A lot of people were, "What's up, Vince?" "Yes, sir, Mr. Rubin, sir." A lot of positive feedback. A couple of gas dudes commented, wishing they had a different option for the gas jobs. But Matt, maybe have you heard this? One had mentioned, I'd have to actually go back and see, but he said that there's some sort of federal law or something that says you can't transport so many gallons of gasoline.
That is correct. Well, it's any fuel.
I've never heard of that before.
Yes.
I'd have to look up the exact amount. I used to know it exactly, but once you get over a certain weight, in fuel or gallons, it gets treated as it's DOT regulated at that point, and you need to have placards and the correct hazmat endorsement to do it.
Didn't know that.
But it's a big gray area because semis can run around with, 150-gallon saddle tanks on each side. So if you were to fill up your entire bed full of fuel and run a line to it, I don't know, but I think the magic number is like 120 gallons or something is the most you can have overall without it, having placards on it. It's something like that. Let's look. When do you need placards for fuel? Nope, not G Fuel. We don't care about Gatorade, but hey, Gatorade, if you guys want to jump on and endorse it, I mean, sure.
For all you that are watching, all 32 of you guys, 34, what modifications? I'm talking to you guys all right now, all of you guys. What mods? Blow the comments up right now. I want to see what are the mods you guys are running on your truck. Do you guys got lift? Do you guys got fuel tanks? Do you guys have something cool I don't even know about? Do you guys have the SNS kit? What do you guys got? Start blowing it up.
120 gallons.
What?
That's the magic number.
That's the magic number?
At 120. So non-bulk packaging has a maximum capacity of 119 gallons or less as a receptacle for a liquid hazmat. So
is that diesel or gas, or is that just gas?
Any fuel.
It says diesel's 140.
Dude, I don't know. This is 49 CFR 17.150. Any flammable liquid with a flash point at or above 100 degrees that does not meet the definition of any other hazard class may be reclassed as combustible liquid. So yeah.
That's a good Jeff. I mean, I don't have a video at Jeff Wilson there, bud. Good question. Check out SNS, their YouTube page. Luke goes over a great video with a breakdown of the pump and actually shows you basically what you're asking. So why don't you check him out? He did a hell of a job making that. I really enjoyed that video. This guy's got mirror mode headlights. Yeah, right. This guy put a 20 kV PTO generator. You mean to tell me this guy's going to say that and DS isn't here? DS would be tripping over this.
Hold on. Could you have perpetual power if you had an electric vehicle with a PTO hooked to a generator? Your battery would never die.
You'd probably use more power to turn the PTO than you'd make.
I know.
I mean, you could throw a diesel generator in the back.
No. These things are stinky.
Robert Lee.
Fry oil.
Robert Lee says he has a 21
21
F250 King Ranch installed S&P 60-gallon fuel tank. Best mod I've done, and I've done a lot so far, including 2 mods purchased for me. Very good. Very good, Mr. Lee.
Did we ever have the conversation on here about how everyone announces what trim their truck is unless it's an XLT?
Yes, we did talk about this.
Okay. Never achieves 100% efficiency. It actually wouldn't. It's impossible, but.
Interesting.
Oh, you didn't have to retract it. Come on, guys.
What's this guy says? SPE. Oh, this guy is running that. Real good.
Airlift bags in the rear. They make a good product.
Word,
I like airlift stuffs. Maybe we should try to get some on Aaron and Cody's trucks. How about this? I have a proposal for you guys.
I have an XLT.
Dave says, I just ordered an XLT. I don't want to flex on you guys. Everyone's like, I got an XLT. I just say it's a Super Duty. I don't tell them that it's an XLT. I don't know. Kedler. I can't even say that right now. Oh, dude, he's got the B2000. Are you going to enter that in the Danger Ranger 9000? Has a Perkins diesel. Dude, speaking of Perkins, I thought Perkins was part of John Deere for the longest time. It's part of Caterpillar. Could you believe that?
So I want to
Hi, Nickel
Arm
Steel.
Prophet asked a good question. So the last video
This dude's name is literally Ronald.
I
Reagan.
just saw that. Ronald.
To answer
Hedgehog.
that question, no,
Hedgehog's in the house.
Ford is no longer making that thing. Thank
that
God.
filter Arm Prophet doesn't even come apart. That whole container just gets and disposed of.
What does it do?
Gets and disposed of. So it was about $30.
One more time.
Not that big of a deal. If I would have read the instructions prior to me doing that, I mean, first thing I was going to do, I mean, anybody was like, oh, let me see that filter. Yeah, well, it doesn't come apart. Yeah, it is a really nice contraption. The first time we keyed up the gentleman's truck, I thought that being able to see the fuel in the bowl was a big deal for me. I mean, on 6.7, we can't see our fuel anywhere. So it almost had like a little window. It has a water drain valve on there if it were to collect some water. I'm the real deal. This guy's good. I like it.
Buddy, yeah, we're not letting you on because we don't know what you're going to do. You got to keep your camera off.
My man here, that makes sense. Thanks. You know, real men don't read. I know, right? So like when I was doing it, when I was editing that video, I was thinking, because my wife is always like, you know what, just read the instructions. I don't need to read the instructions. I'll put it together. I'll put it together, but it might take me a little longer, or realize that the filter doesn't come apart. So yeah, as real men, we don't read instructions. This guy asked Ryan. I think Matt probably would know. I mean, because this is what we're sitting in and working in all day is coolant.
Coolant?
Do you like the yellow coolant versus the orange coolant?
I don't know. It all stinks like a cheap date, regardless.
I don't know. I've had one customer.
I don't know. I don't see a difference.
I've had one customer who's put multiple water pumps on his truck, and each time has had orange coolant. And I've heard about repeat water pump failures. I don't know if any of you guys out there have experienced that, but you know, I don't know if there's something eating away at or is more corrosive than maybe one of the other coolants.
I don't think anything can be worse than green.
Turbo diesel. My mom kicked me out the jacuzzi. Wow.
Putting a 6.5 in an 85 Corvette.
Wow.
I couldn't think of a worse combination.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah.
I mean, that 350 was a turd in itself back then, and now you're gonna put a 6.5 Detroit in it. It's probably gonna catch on fire. Go for it.
Fire. You mean have a thermal event?
You all should.
Yeah, sure.
You should all.
Is that what we're calling it now in the TSBs? Might have a thermal event.
Maybe.
Anybody know DS's Instagram? Make sure to blow him up right now.
Dude, the TSB that came out today made me really giggle for 21S36 or something.
Oh, I haven't read it yet.
Well, we're gonna check the spring perches on the rear
31.
axles, right, and see if I can fit a 2 thou feeler gauge in there. If I can, well, I gotta weld the perch on until a new axle comes. Ugh.
I wonder.
Nice. Ford. Well, it's not Ford at that. Well, no, that would be a
That's-
10. It would be an 11. That would be a Sterling axle. So it's on them. It's not on Dana. Maybe Dana makes them for him. I don't know.
Let me check. Let me check my files.
Where? Oh, don't read that one out loud, Matt. Does anyone know why, in order to get both front tires on the tremor to grab, you need to apply light brake pressure? I thought LSD were fully automatic. Do those have lockers in the front?
I mean, if they're gonna put anything in the front, it's gonna be a torsion, and that should lock in immediately.
Flood maps? I think you meant flood lamps. Mud flaps. Wow. Man, I think something else fat fingered the keys there, Mr. Jeremy.
Sleepy DS is 3, 2, 1.
Man, here we go. Down the rabbit hole with Sean. That's what we're going to call it from now on. Down the rabbit hole.
Sean needs to put that grass filter on.
Do you think he knows that he's live right now?
No.
Because I have a feeling he's about to go in for a scratch.
He's
about to go fishing for trouser trout right now.
He's starting to look like everybody over 60's Facebook profile pic. Like they were surprised by the camera when it went off.
He doesn't have his headphones on. He doesn't know what we're saying. Oh, dude, he's got the duties lined up.
That's what he was doing.
Oh, mm-hmm.
He's got the duties
He was staging.
lined up.
He's checking the oil.
He was flexing.
Hey,
That's what he's
Aaron,
doing.
I don't know anything about super duties. Only you do.
Unfortunately, I don't know that.
You hear me now?
Oh, dang, look at that.
Oh, that glare looks really good.
I like the glare. I like the glare.
It's beaming off the back of that bald ass head and going into the neighbor's window.
I like the glare.
He's gonna be so mad at you.
I know.
Oh, he just opened it up.
Good afternoon.
Good
Good
evening.
afternoon.
Dude, more like good night.
How you guys doing?
Does Banks have anything up his sleeve like Gale Banks? Who's Banks? We've had a lot of typos that I don't know how good I can, trust what you guys are typing right now.
I don't know about you, but it's JG Wentworth. It's
What
your
time of-
money.
Do we
Use
have
it when you
something?
want to.
Are we gonna have something special next week, guys? Is that possible?
Next week,
Are we getting the band together?
the band.
Well, I mean,
Oh, you're going to training.
Oh,
I thought that was in September.
no, that is next week, my guy. Gale Banks. Well, Ryan, this is very interesting because if anyone's been keeping up with the Lockjaw project, specifically when they dropped off the body to go get body work done, I have one specific question for Gale Banks and Banks Engineering. Why do you guys use Super Duties as your tow trucks when you are the go-to Duramax guy? That is my question. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. All right. I guess I'm just running the show tonight. Aaron's busy eating Cheez-Its.
I'm so hungry.
Ryan's sitting there laughing at memes. Cody's drinking transmission fluid, and Sean is
No,
One thing-
not transduced tonight. It's
One thing I wanted to
Glitching.
ask everybody, did you guys see on the news the derailment of that train carrying all them Super Duties
Just saw it on Facebook.
that are Facebook?
I don't want to laugh, but I'm gonna laugh if my buddy's truck is on that shipment.
That
To a
is not
dealer
cool.
Near you.
That's not cool. Now that they're finally getting these chips and getting these trucks out to our customers, I mean, can you imagine you wait all this time then to find out from your dealer and it trickled down? Yeah, well, your truck was flew off of a train.
I wonder how that happened.
Oh,
don't
my
know.
Gosh, it
That'd
was the EPA. Come on, guys.
Probably.
I got a letter in the mail from Ford wanting to take my truck and test the emissions system.
You got a letter?
Yeah, and they're like, "We'll give you $100."
Guy at work did.
I'm like, dude, I ain't gonna give you my truck for $100. Come on.
That sounds like a bait and switch.
Sounds
Yeah,
like a
that-
fishing scheme.
They're gonna put
Yep.
it. Well, they said it was Roush that was gonna do it, and they were gonna put it on a dyno. And
Of course,
they
it's
give me a-
Roush.
they're gonna give me a Focus
Oh,
free of charge for the day. And they want to take the F450 and test the emissions, make sure the emissions works. No way.
Is it true a bunch of 7.3 had the wrong dipsticks installed, causing people to overfill and causing smoke? I don't know.
I've never heard that.
Have not heard that. That's the first time I heard
A
that.
bunch of engines with the wrong dipsticks?
Dude, our boy
No.
is up. Our boy is up right now because
Magnus.
I know in Scandinavia, it is like 3 a.m. right now.
What's up? What's up, buddy? My 21 is a Roush. Oh, my who was it? A guy that I talked to on Facebook. He just asked me if I knew anything about a Roush Super Duty.
Oh yeah. You can get
Great
Roush
show.
goodies.
Cheers in Canada, eh?
What do you guys want to talk about? Drop us some lines. What do you guys want to talk about? Give us something new. Give us something fresh.
Don't forget to hit our our email, killswitchmeptt@gmail.com. For those of you that have not gotten on the train, to save your Super Duty from these thieves, to get the info, you must go to the email. Despite what you've heard on Facebook, this is not a scam. I'm genuinely trying to help you guys take a little action and save your truck. And for hitting 30K, I had announced that I was going to pick 4 winners, and I did so. All you guys know who you are because I've contacted you, but we got Mr. Chandler from Virginia,
Chandler Bond.
Charles from Washington, Mr. James from Hawaii, and my buddy Jack from Alabama. Thank you all for entering, emailing, let me know where you guys are from to get into that giveaway. So yeah, check them out. Look at that. Roush can emission test my truck. FFA flagged my plane. Nice deal. Daddy Diesel up in the house. Yeah, it is Wednesday night, August the 4th. We're starting to get
What are you drinking, man?
styrofoam.
What is your thought on DPF systems and delete kits?
Thank you, Mr. Hugh. Look at that right there.
First of all, are you actually part of the Face Clan? Second of all, the
Got
first
it.
rule of Fight Club is don't talk about Fight Club.
That is correct.
DPF deletes are illegal in all 50 states.
Including minor and major outlying territories.
Cody, it was good seeing you over the weekend.
Yeah, it was the first time I got to see you in person.
Yeah,
Dude, this
man,
is
it
going
was-
to be awesome when I see all of you next week and you're like,
You think so?
look at this tall green bean, jolly green giant, goofy looking, lanky son of a mother trucker. It's gonna
Yeah, I
be fun.
mean, I guess. I mean, we'll see. But Cody, it was good seeing you, man. Lunch was good.
It was good. Thank you again.
Those
Turn
fries
them-
are good.
Turning the wrench. Turning
I'd
the
like
wrench
to
was
know
fun.
what performance are available for the Perkins 4135. I'd like to make it roll coal. Cram it. I can answer that for you. Just advance your fuel timing, and that thing will billow.
Tristan, the only time that I really see broken exhaust manifolds, not the manifolds themselves, but the bolts or the studs rather, are on 450, 550 tow trucks. I don't know if that's just because I get tow trucks, but it seems like those are the only ones that either the studs busted or whatever.
I gotta know, do any of you guys that are watching work for concrete companies? Because I want to know how you guys get the interior of a truck so dirty. Like, do you guys just open a bag? You guys have like concrete fights? Or do you roll around in it? Or do you like,
They walk in it.
do you just all shake your shirts off once you get inside? Because I don't.
Concrete's
it.
one of those weird ones because I noticed even just cutting grass, they'll pour a slab, whatever, they'll do a lot, and they'll just leave concrete all over the place, like on the lawn. It's like they rinse everything off.
But dude, it's
and
like
just-
there's concrete dust is everywhere. And like the septic trucks I work on are
The poop
they're
trucks.
actually clean, dude. The honey
Well-
haulers are clean.
Yeah, but the septic trucks, it's not like you have septic stuff on you.
But they're in the mud. They're in the weeds. They're in the mud.
Usually
I don't
those
know.
guys have those rubber boots. They like slide over their stuff and take off and put in the back.
No, dude, it's like they.
What about the grease trap
I
trucks?
swear, dude, they take their
Ugh.
boots off and they whirl them around like it's a terrible towel or something. They're just concrete everywhere. I don't get it.
You know, well, I'm not going to go there.
Where
Could be worse.
Well, usually I think the septic guys actually have to have some type of like you have to not licensed, but there actually has to be a little more to it than guys that are just out doing concrete work.
I didn't want to go there either, but you know.
right? I mean, I don't know, but
Hey,
it seemed like they had a big hose in a tank, so maybe they don't really like when you're doing concrete. You're literally in concrete. If you're doing septic, you're not.
This
Dude,
guy likes your background,
This
DS.
this dude just answered it for me. They got extra concrete. They gotta use it, so they just roll on it. They go get in their truck.
Probably.
Dude, I've had some. Okay, we're not gonna name names. We're not gonna describe the truck. What is the worst thing interior wise where you're just like, nope, not today, Satan, that you've had to work on?
The ones that I hate are the trucks that come in. I should say dump trucks, landscaper trucks. And it's like, oh, I got to pull the cab. And they have these GD controls. They got two levers right here in the middle of the seat, bolted to the floor, got cables going through the floor. I'm like, oh, I can't stand that.
Dude, I had a real grody truck I had to work on that I'm like, man, this guy's got a weird tint on it. I didn't think much of it. And I went to scrape off the window sticker to put a new one on, you know, sprayed my little glass cleaner on there. I'm like, dude, why is it coming off brown? It was all tar because the guy smoked in it. And everything was just sticky and grimy and there was ash everywhere. I mean, I get it. If you're in a big rush, like if your truck breaks down in the middle of the road and you can't clean it out, but shoot, if I got to spend half an hour pulling stuff in and out of your truck so I can do interior work, I'm gonna get a little aggravated and I might charge you for it.
I will say the worst trucks I've worked on are the ones in the mines down in Florida. It's as bad as concrete.
Just dust.
Those shell mines or whatever they are. That stuff, once it gets wet and gets hard, it's just like concrete. It's horrible. And those trucks, of course, all need evaporators in them.
Dude, those guys love it. Yeah, literally. It's always the truck that has a bunch of stuff, you know, in between the seat and the dash that you've got to do an evaporator on, or something that's got, you know, 10 years worth of junk on the dash up in there.
Oh, they're so grody. Ugh.
It's not a fun time. Hold on, what is this? What I had to install two-way radios and a bunch of OTR semis. One guy had his own out. Oh, dude, no. He had his own outhouse, and by outhouse I mean a hole in the floor and a bottomless 5-gallon bucket.
Oh,
Oh,
gross.
Dude, you know he was not 100%, 10% of the time. Oh
That
no.
Probably smelled like a porta potty inside.
Something I forgot to mention to everybody who's joining us tonight. I have some things you guys can check out when you go to my channel header. There is now a join button. You guys can join the channel. We have some tiers you guys can check out, and if you are inclined to, we have some special, I don't want to say behind the scenes, but director cuts. We got some merch.
Yeah, a little
And,
OnlyFans.
Yeah, kind of like Power Stroke OnlyFans, I guess. But it's you're gonna be stuff that you don't see on the channel.
Dude, you gotta
you know,
do
some of
you
this,
gotta do some you gotta do some hardcore stuff, bro.
some silly behind the scenes stuff. We were with these two bozos over the weekend, and we had a gas. So
I have to say, Cody, I rode in your truck, coldest AC I've ever felt. I'm like, man, this is a 97, but you know what, man?
cold.
I'm like, dude.
I know.
34 at the vents.
Dude.
He's blowing ice.
I'm like 497.
Dude.
I'm like, dude, you're definitely doing some AC work on this thing, huh? Like, you got
No,
this thing.
knowing
right.
Cody, he's not running R12 or 134. He's got straight propane running through its veins.
Oh, that's got 134 in it.
He wants to keep it real cold. Bake
Ice.
sales.
That's actually not how he got it that cold.
Come
actually.
on, Ron, Jeremy. You know we do bake sales up in here. What do you think we do this for?
I like his hat though.
No, Cody, tell us what you did to make it so cold.
I got a 6-liter cooling fan on it, so I upped the amount of air going through the condenser, and I also put a Ford Ranger coolant shutoff valve on the inlet and outlet of the heater core, so it just circulates around the heater core instead of going through it. Gave me 5 degrees.
That's pretty slick, man.
You're giving
That's-
Sean ideas
That's
now.
pretty slick. Well,
I'm gonna get a Instagram video chat middle of the day. He's like, so I was thinking.
We already talked about it. It's just not going to happen. The way it just is designed on the newer trucks, it's just not worth it.
Yeah, it's not necessary for newer trucks, but
But he could use a nice fresh set of cab mounts.
I could use that.
Hey.
S&B.
Hey. I don't know. We'll see.
It would be nice.
How
are
much
they your things?
overcharge could you get away with? That's kind of tough.
Are you talking about the AC?
Like if you're doing it with the cans, like you don't have I mean, I guess you could technically measure it, but like if you didn't have a machine and it was dispensing it and measuring it,
The
the
high
same
and low
time.
side or manifold gauge?
I don't know. What kind of AC machine you guys got at work?
What? You talking to me?
No, I was talking about DS's AC machine he uses for the lawnmowers.
Dude, I don't know. It's Sean. He might have one.
I got one. I mean,
He's got the Milwaukee
I just got
one.
I
with
just got a manifold gauge from
860-volt batteries going to it.
Tell him
What
what you
is
did
that
today.
sound?
Tell him what you
Do
did
not
today.
do that. Do not do that. You stop.
Tell him what you did today.
Stop with your cup.
What'd you do today, man?
You.
I don't know what AC machine we have. Maybe a Robin Air. I don't know.
You power boost, man.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't have a power boost.
oh yeah. I was messing around with the power boost today, pulling out my air compressor.
What?
But I wanted to. We know the power boost's got power, but I wanted to plug it inside the truck, like the outlet that's in the truck. It said right on it 20 amps at 120 volts. So I'm like, all right, let's throw this air compressor on here, see what's up.
All right. So what you're saying is we need to go to Harbor Freight and buy a welder.
Yes, we need a big boy.
I like it. Why are the rear axles getting crushed? You gotta tell those girls to walk.
Have you seen it? In
No,
person?
no, but I've seen pictures of it.
Some pictures of it.
I did not know rear axles were getting crushed. This is news to me.
Well, that's what the 21S31 is, isn't it?
I saw it on Big Toys.
Yeah.
Mr. Big.
Pia Pia.
Yeah, Pia Pia.
Send Aaron an email.
Cody bites, so you're gonna want to go through Aaron.
Harbor Freight welders blow up trunk.
Well, you know what? It's quick too. If it was really quick, you wouldn't have to put the 2 in there.
I like that. We actually went on a field trip to Harbor Freight. We got an upcoming video. Hope you guys are going to be excited for. Oh, thank you, Mr. Crammett. We appreciate that, bud. And we go to Harbor Freight to buy a tool. And yeah, it's hopefully going to help you guys out. One of the things you can buy at Harbor Freight where you're like, I don't know if I want to use it. I was kind of impressed. It was good.
Seen my truck.
I don't know that guy unless I know him, and I don't know him. What size is your hitch receiver? Oh, thanks, pal.
3 inch.
Mr. Ronald Jeremy. Mine is 3. It came with an insert, but I have a 3-inch receiver on mine. Well, that I took the insert out. So, what am I going to need that one for? I gave it away. Oh,
At the
CP.
harbor will freight. First of all, it's not the harbor, it is the freight.
They got some, yeah. They got some things in there.
Dude,
Icon.
I was quite impressed. I
They've
will admit
got-
that.
They have the hydraulic battery cable crimping tool for like $60. You cannot beat it.
I got it from Amazon though.
I don't know if I would go up there and buy an Impact and say, "Yep, I'm gonna get the starter set, and this is gonna be my gun." And
I mean, there's a good amount of stuff from Harbor Freight that I have that does just fine. Like their dead blow hammers works great. What else do I have? I have a lot of stuff from Harbor Freight that I use all the time. Just like little screwdrivers that you don't need to spend a lot of money on, that you don't even use as a screwdriver, right? Or C-clamps. You don't need to go spend $30 on a C-clamp. Go get it from Harbor Freight.
would you go to get a vernier caliper, sir?
Yeah, that's where mine are from.
Come on.
And I've put them in gauge blocks and they're dead on. So it's like, for what I need that stuff for, I don't need to spend the money. That's actually
Anything horrible for you? Wow.
It's not a bad topic.
Mr. Big's trucks, 7.3 with less than 10,000 miles on it.
Come on, Rod. Buy American.
Well, I'd hate to tell you, Craftsman is not American. Matco, you don't even know where Matco comes from because all their tools are someone else's rebranded. A good majority of your favorite stuff from Snap-on is something that comes from Irwin Hansen, like their drill bits, their extractors, their taps. But I heard that they finally started making their own stuff.
The tool truck that I go on the most is Cornwall.
I don't have a Cornwall, guys, so I don't do it.
It was USA Tools.
He's gonna
and
say buy
Cornwall for me.
American. He's gonna say buy American, but rocks all the Milwaukee, which is we all know where that's made.
I like my Milwaukee. I like my Milwaukee.
Hey, I got a Predator generator.
Wow.
Dude, that's the other thing. You want to
And a hand truck. I got a hand truck. This blue hand truck, Harbor Freight.
Dude, the 212 that's going on my go-kart. I hate to say it, but forge crank, billet rod, billet piston, billet flywheel. I put a little bit of money in it. Mikuni carb, she's gonna rip.
You got some
Chinese and some Japanese going on there.
I went and I went and bought a hydraulic puller from Harbor Freight when I was younger to rip a hub
What up,
Uh,
Austin Bros?
to pull a hub bearing off of a Oldsmobile. Dang, what was that Oldsmobile? They looked kind of like an egg a little bit
The Oldsmobile.
with the North Star V8 in the front.
It was supposed to compete with the Taurus.
Yeah, it looked like
Aurora.
Yeah,
I believe
Aurora.
so. Yeah, I believe so. This girl was big. You guys talk about nastiest car you ever worked on. This girl was so big. You sit down in the seat, like, dang, girl, you broke the seat. Like, she had the seat like all broken, like twisted to the left. I'm like, oh, I bet this car needs suspension work just because she was so big. But
She was thick.
but it needed hub bearings.
So you're
And-
saying she's the one that you do an alignment with her in the car?
Yes.
I have had to do that before.
That's so funny.
Yes.
You guys
So-
aren't doing a good job. My car still pulls. It's like, no, lady.
This is
you are
the
a
craziest thing.
heifer.
This is the craziest thing. Like, I had to work. She was my neighbor, and I was fixing her car, doing hub bearings, and the dang hub bearing got stuck. I think one of you guys was talking. Maybe Cody was telling me this weekend. He was doing a hub bearing that got stuck. This hub bearing was stuck. It wouldn't come out, so I went to Harbor Freight and bought like a 12-ton hydraulic press. Like, I am pulling this hub. Didn't work, and I had to go to work as a cook that night, and I was gonna be late. Man, I was so late for work. I couldn't get it off. I ended up taking it to a shop up the street, and they were just like, "You gotta heat it, beat it, and repeat it." Like, they just did that, and then eventually it came off, and I finished the job. I finished the rest of it at home, whatever. But I was running so late for work, and I remember just speeding to work, and then this dude stopped at a red light or a yellow light or something. I think he stopped at a yellow light, and I was so mad. I laid on the horn. I like honked at him, laid on the horn, and then the dang police pulled me over and was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, I'm just running late for work or whatever. He was like, I was already like an hour late. He was like, what time are you supposed to be at work? I'm like,
I'm already
6.
pulled over. I can't pull over any farther.
It's like 7:00. I'm like, he's like, you're already late. I was like, I know, but I'm just stressed. You know how you get when you work on a car and you get stuck, you get stressed. Not
He's
stressed.
stressed.
And
I may have chucked a few things getting angry in my day.
dude, this cop wrote me such a bad ticket, man.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
He got me into the dang driver assessment, which is when you're young and you just get your license, you don't want to get a ticket for the first couple of years, because
You get restricted.
yeah, I got that whole restricted thing started. I think he left a special note just so I could get the restriction started. They started taking my license, bro. They didn't even want no money. They just like wanted me to go down there and just talk. And I'd be, well, how much do I owe? And they'd be like, nothing. We're just taking your license. I'm like, wait, what?
You have to go talk about why speed kills.
Yeah, like the whole thing there. Dude, that went on for years after that because you can't get another ticket again. So for the longest, I just had like restricted license, only allowed to drive at work. It's like all because of that dang hub bearing.
Are we gonna do show and tell?
Yeah, show and tell right here. I was waiting for Sean.
Wait, but
Finish the
like,
story.
are we gonna do like show and tell about your toolbox?
No, I'm going to show and tell
No.
these really quick because I want to give a shout out to my man Herv, if he didn't already hear. I want to know what you guys are running. All 44 of you now that have not gave us a thumbs up on this live stream. Tell me in the comment section what additive you guys are running. Are you guys not running additives? Did you guys didn't know you weren't supposed to be running additives? What are you guys running? Are you guys putting stuff in your oil? I almost said SHIT. Are you guys putting this in your fuel? You guys putting this in your fuel? Let us know. I want to know. I want to know what you guys prefer in your truck.
All right.
And he wants to show and tell.
What are you
Granted,
showing us,
you
man?
deserve that. You deserve that. If you're going 60 and a 25, I have no sympathy for you unless it was an emergency and prairie dogging, turtle heading, whatever you want to call it, is not an excuse. I don't want to do show and tell anymore. I don't
I
want
want
to
to
show and tell.
come on. I want to see show and tell. What do you got?
I thought we were gonna do the toolbox thing.
Well, you bring up show and tell, so show us what you want to show us, man.
Ooh, I do
Ooh.
have something I could show. It's in the basement though.
Uh,
I want to go downstairs.
Guy offers show and tell, and his show is not around.
Well, these right here are my vernier calipers. I got them from Amazon. It says they're, dude, read this. This is funny. Carbon fiber composite.
why do you even need that?
I don't think so.
What are you doing with that?
You worry about yourself.
What you got
He's-
at home?
He's measuring.
It's for the 3D printer when I'm making stuff and I gotta
Oh,
measure.
I'm like,
things.
oh, okay. That's why I asked. I'm like, what's that for?
Oh,
All
you
I
guys
hear-
you want to see a
Break-
cool RC car?
Ooh, I just got the shivers. All I hear is DS's crickets.
Dude, that's all I've been hearing the whole
The
night.
whole time. Yeah. You can't even hear Sean speaking. I just hear
Can we
crickets.
get can we
I
get
can't
a
hear.
thumbs-
I
can
can't
we get
hear
a
the crickets.
can we get a thumbs up on the live stream if you can hear the crickets? Thank you.
It's like an old.
Can I
country
get a
song.
crickets?
I thought you were gonna actually do it.
No. What else do we got? What else have we gotten written down?
It's a bicycle.
Oh, he's got his bike. That is a
Finally
good
got
show
it.
and tell item. That is a very good show and tell item.
There may be a video about that coming soon.
Oh,
There may be some short videos about it already out there.
don't forget, guys. Aaron has merch. He wants you to buy the merch. He will sell you the merch. He's got stickers.
Shirts coming in. I'm excited. I'm
He's
waiting to
got
hear back from the t-shirt
shirts.
guy.
He's got hair follicles, toenail clippings, used oil, boogers,
And an
Mm.
OnlyFans.
and an
Yes,
OnlyFans.
Power Stroke OnlyFans. Make sure to check out that join button and
You know what they say.
come on
Power
board.
Stroke OnlyFans. You just take out the crankshaft and show that you go real deep into the motor.
Customer states long
What you're not
crank.
seeing.
This shit
What you're
pumping.
not seeing
Long
on
crank.
the rest of
Dude, we were talking about that last week. That always gets me in the every write up I get. And this service advisor does it to me on purpose. He will literally say, customer states they have a long crank. And
Prove it.
I just die inside every time. Ah.
I don't know. I heard you say that a couple times. I didn't think it was that funny.
Dude, I
This
think
guy has no
everything's
sense of
funny.
humor.
But no, it's
I-
because I watch like Dave Chappelle and stuff like that. Like you can't just say long crank. I'm just laughing. Long crank. Ah. Like,
Dude,
no.
Dave Chappelle's not even that funny.
Are you kidding me? Have you never seen Killing Them Softly?
Dude, I have seen every Dave Chappelle
And
that has
he's,
been
and, he-
Dave.
and he- and he's not that funny. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Take a joke. Aaron's busy. Ryan looks like he's fighting back laughter.
Ryan,
he's
dude,
about
to- good.
Ryan,
Ryan's
you're
gonna
looking.
DM me something. And then
Ryan,
we're
you're
both
looking
gonna
really
laugh.
good, man.
I'm
That's
looking
my
at a
favorite.
comment. Somebody
my
Ryan,
favorite.
I
just
noticed.
My
commented.
favorite. My
Ryan, you're looking
favorite is
good
when
right now.
Ryan is sitting there typing something and I can see he's
that-
cracking up and he's waiting for me to
Is it-
read
I
it.
am not,
And then we both
Is it
have to
from the-
step away.
Is it because you've been cutting grass or what, man?
what's that?
Been getting out cutting a lot of grass, huh?
Matthew, you have to
No.
watch your mouth. Cutting grass and eating. Yeah. Please. Cram it. You stop it. You stop it right
Clayton
now.
Bixby.
Clayton Bixby. I don't even want to start.
No, there's better ones, like ones about people's couches. And Sean's like, of course, you guys think that's the funniest one.
So see what Ron Jeremy just commented about? That
No. What is it?
actually
See y'all at the cookout.
that actually
Good stuff.
Hate.
fell out of the glove box and turned on and was
What?
brought in for this intermittent noise of zzz, zzz, zzz.
Is it electric razor?
It was
Toothbrush.
not a Norelco.
It was one of those mashed potato things, right? Use it to stir your mashed potatoes and it vibrates
night.
and good. What? Okay. Okay, we got a little John in the building.
Um, let's see here. Where are we at right here?
Where are my pants?
Something interesting that I was noticing. Do you guys like when the videos consist of more story time telling, like I had did for the truck that had came back to me a bunch of times? Or do you guys enjoy the regular, I don't want to say how-to videos, but my normal way of how I do my videos? I thought story time was kind of cool. Was kind of trying to switch it up. Um, you know, um, Cram at the Frog. No, no.
Says no.
Um,
Talk Ford junk. Ford talk. Ford junk. I mean, I can tell you about a lot of things that are junk.
Oh, Sean's gone.
No, I'm grabbing the water.
I hear crickets.
That's all I hear is crickets. Yeah.
We can still hear him. Story time is cool.
That's
Ron
because
Jeremy
Matt.
likes
That's
story
because
time.
Matt tells jokes and they just.
Dude, this is scary because I can hear him, but I can't see him.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like the ghost of Sean.
I can hear you too.
Regular schedule programming, please. Awesome. Okay, I got it. It was that story time was it was kind of a kind of a pain. What do you do?
Oh, I made Ryan laugh.
Oh, good.
Oh,
So how about this video that's coming out Friday?
Say that one more time.
How about this video that's coming out Friday?
Oh, yes. That install video. That install video for the SNS fuel disaster prevention kit, that was in production and ready for Friday's viewing pleasures. So
Did that guy have any issues?
no, when he got home, I think he was probably as excited as he got his truck for the first time.
Yeah, he was a cool dude too.
Yeah. Older dude, said he
Nice.
worked for the worked on buses his whole career, like pusher city buses. So this was like his retirement gift to himself. Probably his last truck, he said, but nonetheless, he wants to try to make it,
Dude, it's so funny talking about OnlyFans with an old dude who literally doesn't know what that is.
no,
He's like, what? He's
What is-
literally listening.
what
like,
is what?
He had to be like what 75 or something. And he's
No,
like
about to turn 70 in November.
about to turn 70, and he's just like literally. You bring up OnlyFans, he had no idea. He's just like, oh. And he starts making jokes
Oh.
about it after he figured out what it was.
Yeah,
but
yeah. He's a cool cat. He's a cool cat.
That was pretty funny.
It's good to meet all you guys. Especially right now, actually, I have a customer from Texas who drove 1,500 miles for me to repair his oil leak. I had to do an upper oil pan. His upper oil pan has already been done, but I don't know who has done the last repair. It was atrocious. I don't know what these people are thinking, but it's always good to meet you guys and fellowship for a little bit. And
they do some silly things to it.
Matt, horrible, bro.
Let me guess. It was someone that tried
Horrible.
It was someone that didn't want to pull the trans, so they jacked the engine up with bottle jacks, blocked it up with wood, jacked the cab half the way up, and then scraped silicone everywhere, and it's just leaked like crazy.
Any good shops in Tampa,
What a
Florida?
surprise.
Yeah, I don't.
My driveway.
Yeah.
That's a great shop.
David Howell, that's a good question. That's a question I've been getting asked about. So, will disaster kits jeopardize warranty? No. You are merely adding another filter into the fuel system
On the
that
return side.
is on the return side,
Right.
there's really no leg to stand on. And if there was, we being the Ford dealership, we're going to have to prove that this filter caused whatever problem. Just because you have this on doesn't mean like they're going to, oh, no, yeah, this is not happening. Your window
it's-
doesn't work. We're denying your warranty. Like,
but I think we were
no.
talking about this. We were putting this on that gas truck. It's like everything pretty much disaster kit is post the CP4 pump, right? In a way, it's post. So if anything fails, all it's doing is saving the rest of the components from downstream. So it's tough to claim that it caused the failure.
Yeah, I don't see an issue with it whatsoever.
That being said, even if you had to pay because of the warranty somehow, because it's not, I don't think it's the disaster kit that's going to deny the warranty. It would be the evidence of water and rust on the components inside of the CP4 pump, or
since you
some
can't see
other
the
way.
chat right now, everybody is digging your background.
Are they?
Yeah.
I would hit the key, but the dang halos are turned up with forescan, so it's just gonna glare. But yeah, there's a good chance the warranty can get denied anyway, just if there's contamination, because the CP4 chances are it's just not gonna fail from nothing.
Well, that's correct, but you're correct. You're very, very correct. But there are some things that we have to go through when diagnosing high pressure fuel failure, and the number one thing we're going to look for is rust. And rust, what causes rust? Water. So, there's certain things that we have to verify beforehand.
Well, it seems like the procedure to determine a warranty would not even consider a disaster kit, because you're not looking for that. You're looking for rust, and you're looking for whatever. You're not looking for a disaster kit. So,
Nope. If you got water in the system, I can't warranty it whether you've got a disaster kit on it or not.
That's full system. Call the insurance company.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
but
rundown.
if you've got the disaster prevention kit, then you only need the CP4 pump.
You need all of it.
I mean,
If you've got the kit.
I look at it this way: if your insurance is paying for it, I am 10 times more likely to tell you just to do the whole thing and have coverage on all of it, instead of, which we know these kits aren't going to allow it to get to the injectors. I would still just do it.
See, once you get water in it, you get rust. Then it goes throughout the whole system anyway, so you're putting a whole system in it anyways. I mean, there's no point. There's no point of just putting a pump in it with water or DEF.
Yeah. If the pump falls apart because the pump falls apart, that's a different story. But like Cody said,
there's no point of just putting a pump in on a rusty system, because you're just going to have a VCV fail or a PCV fail down the road, or an injector stick open and take out your engine. So it's like, insurance, just put a system in it.
This is good. Apologize.
Oi. How or why would insurance cover it? Because you were silly and put the wrong thing in there. Couldn't tell you why, but they do it. I've only had one.
Had insurance company come out.
I had one customer pay.
They wanted a fuel sample, and they took it, and they warrantied it.
I haven't had to do that.
I guess the best disaster kit is the dang insurance. Make sure you keep up on the insurance.
Yeah. Oh, Ronald Jeremy from the west side of the state, like myself. I got offered an 07 350 60 127 on it for $12K. How about this, American Truck Nation? You and I will go look at the truck together. We'll do a video on it. Actually, I don't care if we do a video on it, but I'll go look at the truck with you and I'll tell you if it's a good buy or not.
Ooh.
Because I'm not far from you. I got time on this weekend. So if you want to do it, we can do it.
When are you driving down? Sunday?
Yeah.
Or driving over, rather?
Yeah. Eastbound and down, 18-wheeler rolling. Are we going to do what they say? I can't. Was that over it? Are we going to get
No,
demonetized?
that was less than 15 seconds.
Okay. Okay. I just wanted to make sure DMCA wasn't going to. Gotcha. Anyways, best disaster kit is a Cummins ISB swap. Cram it. You have now been officially perma-banned. Here's my ban hammer. Cummins stuff out the window. Goodbye. Flying across those guys' screens, hitting you in the face. You're gone.
Where are we all meeting at? That's a good question, Ronald.
We're meeting
I was-
at your house.
I was
I didn't even
wondering
know.
that.
I didn't even know we were meeting. How come no one told me? When
We
you
need
That's
to
what
coming
they're
do
back?
talking
something.
about. They're talking about meeting up for Labor Day.
I heard we were all going to meet at the Blue Oyster.
I heard that Reeling with Ryan was gonna make brisket,
Oh man,
and somebody
Oh,
was bringing ribs,
I'll be on the lake.
I
and
want
somebody's not bringing fish.
some pulled pork.
Ugh.
Well, Ryan will bring you fish. It's just you have to be okay with a grass bass.
Yeah, you want some bass?
What is everyone's obsession with a 12 valve? It's like everyone's obsession with a 7.3. Sorry, Cody. They're gutless pigs. I don't get it.
But the AC is cold.
12 valves are not bad once you hit the pump with some timing and put some injectors in them.
But
Yes, Mr. John.
still,
I mean, they are a heavy turd.
like they are dogs.
It was funny.
I
It
don't
was funny
know.
when we were driving Cody's truck and some young kids saw his truck.
Dude, they
These-
about broke their necks.
These
Wait.
kids, Cody's got a 97. And
Pickle
these
park
kids
stops?
were born in like 2005. And they saw, no, maybe even later. These kids were probably born in like 2010. And they saw his truck and they were looking at a relic. They were just like, what is that? Like, what?
Whoa.
It was so funny. It was so funny.
Oh, speaking of, Frankensteins, did you guys like that excursion I sent you?
They need to get the instrument cluster helper.
But dude, that thing was
Why
done
6'4" interior?
pretty well. I don't know. The guy loves.
What did
to
he come
tinker
in
with
for?
Stuff. That one, I think it was brake drag.
Driver's rear window won't go up. Heat
No,
seats don't work.
That one was brake drag, and then I think it was dying hot. So other guy did a IPR in it or something. There was a no start. I don't. When it comes to 7.3s, I just let the other guys deal with them.
The resident 7.3 technicians.
Yeah, that's so past my thing. Like I could confidently say I know a 6.7 like the back of my hand. You could show me any nut, bolt, fastener, connector, this, that, the other. I will tell you where it goes, which is next week. We're going to raid Aaron's Bay at the shop and we're going to do a guess that part on the live stream.
Ooh.
And it's going to be
Ooh.
fun.
That is, if I don't get in trouble.
So when is our meet and greet? We need a meet and greet before I go to Florida.
When are you going to Florida? Why are you going to Florida? What's in Florida? Sketchy Florida, man.
It's time to go south in the November at the end of October. It's gonna start getting cold.
Oh, buddy, you'll be fine. We're doing the meet and
Nah.
greet next week.
Are
Am
you
I
going-
saying I'm
are you
too
going
good
as soon
to
as it
work on a
starts to get cold?
7.3? No, Mr. Jeremiah, I don't have the experience of working on a 7.3.
Mr. Jeremiah.
I plan on going October 29th.
I mean, I'll be on the east side of the state Sunday night until Thursday morning. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna do a little meet and beat Dutch rudder for your mother.
I think these guys want to see us, like these guys, all these guys.
American
Strong.
Truck Nation, email
First.
me and I'll forward it to Matt.
Yeah.
What up, Clay? We
Yeah.
were just talking about you, brother.
Yeah, sorry, man. We said some rude things.
Young to be a snowbird. I've lived in Florida the last 10 years. So I am now a snowbird because I don't like it up here when it's cold.
Oh, you Nancy.
Whoa,
I like
look at
Florida.
DS. It's like you're looking up by the sun. There
There
goes
goes
Sean
Sean
chasing
chasing a
us.
squirrel.
That's Milwaukee light.
Bruh.
My
That's
headphones
too
died.
funny.
Can you hear
Meet
me
and
now?
beat is at the Blue Oyster. Thank you.
Roger that, Echo One.
Oh my.
Can you hear me?
Leo's
Mhm.
Coney Island, White Lake. I know the guy. Perfect place for a meetup.
Leo's Coney Island.
I
White
do like
Lake.
Leo's. Is that where we should go for? You know what? We're gonna have a nice. We're gonna have a
Leo's?
nice little meet and greet at Leo's.
Leo's?
We're gonna get ourselves some cheese that's on fire and oppa, and they raise the plate up and down. You know?
I mean, a chicken Greek salad does sound kind of good.
Dang.
Don't blame me for terrible work by others.
Guys, I gotta go.
What,
All
you
right,
gotta go
DS.
potty?
No, computer's dead.
All right.
Plug it in. Don't you got Milwaukee?
Yeah, get
battery
that power
handy?
boost.
He's got to work tomorrow. His
Yeah.
battery's dying.
All batteries dead. Guys, it's good seeing you.
All right, we'll see you at
DS
the
is
Blue
out.
Oyster.
Later.
Sounds creepy. Yeah, don't blame me for terrible work by others. No, brother, it's not definitely not for you to be blamed upon. Those individuals should be ashamed with the workmanship that was bestowed upon your vehicle. But it's here. It's getting repaired correctly. It's halfway back together.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Upper oil pan.
Dude, come on. Everyone knows I'm the upper oil pan king.
Yeah, but they're not driving across the United States to have you do them.
Well, that's because you're closer. So, you know, whatever. It's
Whatever.
fine. You can have them.
It's you know, I don't like to do them, but it's
Wait,
something that
Was
we
it
got to do.
customer pay or is it warranty?
No, it's straight up warranty, man.
Ow.
So what's up with this? We have 41 in the chat, but we only have 29 likes.
What is up with that? Everybody get down there to the like button and hit that thumbs up. That little blue guy. Bloop, 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 bloop. Hit it up. Harvey, thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
I know a guy who rents jet skis. We could have a weekend event. Dude, this man talks to me like he knows me. No one calls me that unless they know me.
This guy fucking. Oh,
I am
man.
spooked.
Ooh.
This guy rents jet skis too? Man.
Sheesh.
Dang, cram it. Jet skis too?
He goes, man,
Shoot.
I'm gonna dangle the carrot in front of you so you guys do it.
Shoot. That would be cool to I just want to get a picture of all of our trucks. There's gonna be like 30 trucks. Gonna be Super Duty, a lot full of Super Duties. That's gonna be the coolest thing.
And Matt's gonna be there. Matt and Cody are gonna be in the middle with their boxes of shoes, just roasting the tires.
My truck doesn't have enough power to roast the tires.
I'm gonna have coolant squirting out of the heads.
I don't know. I think Ryan could probably get a one wheel peel going with that 6.2. I know DS did. So if he could, you could.
I bring
My truck-
both 6.2s.
My truck
Shoot.
used to have 373s.
Well,
and
would
an
you look
open
at that?
diff.
Would
It
you
is
look
now-
at that?
It's not an open diff anymore. And that wasn't done with the welder or an LSD. I just don't take care of it. Might have the Corvette done.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yes, David Carroll. Let me address Mr. David. Make sure he hears me. Check out the info.
Yeah, you're not invited. This is anyone but Ohio men. So I don't know what to tell you, dude. I'm sorry. But you know, here's this instead.
I mean, you could try to buy my 7.3, but
Yes, Ronald Jeremy, we do have one for sale. What do you need? We have right. I got one hot for you right now. Give me. Let me see. 4,500 or best offer. We got a plow. It's 4x4, short bed, single cab.
Oh, doing a little dance.
Dump.
Plenty of
Dump.
rust.
Dump insert. Ready to work. Right. Meow. Let us know.
got a 450 crew cab with a 10-foot bed
Ooh.
for sale that we just put injectors and cups in
And
on the channel.
Welcome to David Howell. Thank you, sir. Power stroke level 1.
Just became a member, huh?
Very nice. Thank you, David.
On the live.
On the live stream.
That was a flex and a half.
Congratulations. I have a 7.3 with what?
Yes, thank you. That's literally how it goes.
I'm like, with what?
Thing's got a throw blanket as a seat cover. Steering wheel's got a chunk missing out of it. Cab corners, cab corners? Bumpers folded in 3 different spots. I know what I got. 45K.
I got $500,000 on mine. I know what I got. Nothing less than 20.
He knows what he's got. I don't know why I'm drawn to these trucks. When I think back almost 21 years ago, I would have never dreamt that I would have loved a vehicle model so much. I only want to work on Super Duties. I only want to drive Super Duties, although you may see the ass end of a Chevy in here.
I was about to call you out.
That's a different story, which I have been told that somebody or some people want to see a video of PTT's other not Super Duty vehicles.
Yeah,
So
we want to see what's in the stable.
that might have to take place. Mr. John Norris. Let me see. Let me type him. Make sure he gets that message.
Brother of Chuck.
Oh, brother of Chuck, Mr. John.
One eye,
Norris.
broken
Son of
tail,
Chuck.
3 legs, answers to Lucky. Well, comment section viewers, what do you guys want us to talk about next week? Give us some ideas. We got to get the juices flowing. Off the rip. Off the rip.
They're going to talk about the
SNS kit next week.
Fire Friday video that is coming up, installing the SNS disaster. Chuck's my uncle. Get out of here. Loved my 7.3 until I got my 6.7. And it can turn like a car. See.
My 7.3 turns like a car.
Well, that's
It
because you
does now.
You cheated.
It's not cheating. All is fair in war.
This is where we're going to end it. Thank you, crew, my crew. Thank you to all who watched and listened. Thanks for all those thumbs up, everybody. We need a day in the life of PTT video. Big shout out to everybody who commented. David Howell, thank you for becoming a new member to Power Stroke level number 1. Herv, thanks for the gift today in the mail. I appreciate that. Everybody, if you are interested in running Hot Shot Secrets, make sure you use my promo code PTT. Save some green. Merch coming. Meetups coming. Everybody, Kill Switch coming. Hugh, my last man. Appreciate everybody chiming in there. We'll talk to you guys all next time. Thanks. And
Don't forget to spay and neuter your pet.